Samanan tumelang mulweni abusheni di machironi. Salam alaikum, namaste. Good day, goeiedag, alweer massacres. My name is Winston and welcome to my channel Bushes at Boer. On this channel we discuss everything relating to small scale farming. Those small projects that you can do yourself in and around your house, save on some money and even use what we are showing you right here to start that small business or side hustle, and in the future hopefully change it into an empire. But in this video I'm gonna give you an update of what has happened so far, because I know I've been quiet, and that's because we had some challenges, and right after the challenges we had some visitors from Cape Town, people that I haven't seen for a while. It's my father's family. They had to come up to Joburg to come do some stuff around here, and then they were here for like a week, so I couldn't really do some work. We used that time to catch up, proper catch up. I think I had to work for 2 of those days when they were here, so I've lost 2 days, but then we had like 4 days that I could spend some time with them. We had a braai, we just enjoyed our time together and just caught up. But they've gone now, so it's back to my normal routine, and I just wanted to show you what has happened and what are we planning on doing going forward. So you guys remember the potatoes that we planted, right? So as you can see, this one plant is still fine and the one has died over there, so I just need to fill up some soil and give it some water. We gave it water yesterday, but we just need to fill up some sand or some soil and some compost and just allow it to grow. I don't know if we're gonna get some potatoes there still, but this plant is still very healthy, and in the drum you can see actually how nice this thing is growing. We also have a plant that died right there, but this one is it's growing quite healthy, if I might say so myself. All those small little plants that were around here, we threw we added some soil, so I think that we killed them, but that's not a problem, because we are actually just worried about the potatoes and see how that grows. And then you guys remember that we planted some pepper and some strawberries and stuff. You can see there's still nothing growing around here. We're still waiting patiently. This was planted a week ago, so it's still a week, so it's still early, so we'll see. No, more than a week actually. It's like 9 days, yeah. So we'll see what happens there. I planted pepper here. I had some extra seeds. We planted that also the 21st of September. We'll see what's going to happen here. This is something that's growing everywhere. I think it was seed that was in the compost, because wherever I use the compost, it's growing. Right here, these are weed. You can see there's another plant growing there, and there's more growing around here. And Shasha, as usual, seeking attention in this plant here also. You can see it's growing there, and then also in this one here, there's like 4 of them growing in here, and there's another one there. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to see what's going to grow there, but this is like an update just to show you that nothing really has happened, but I did neglect it, so I'm going to have to clean up these the weed that is growing along with it, clean up there, because I haven't planted anything here. Nothing is yet there, nothing is yet here, but you can see a lot of weed growing. I need to clean that up again, and then over the weekend when I give it the water again, then we have something growing. Even here also I'll just clean up some of the weed. There isn't much, but there's like small little weed growing there. Just need to clean it up, maybe just turn the soil a little bit and then give it some more water. So I can also tell you that with the spring that is here and us approaching October, you can see the trees are nice and green, so there is nice progress with regards to the fruit trees around here. And this is one of the the lemon trees. I'm going to show you what happens there. And then you guys remember my veggie garden. As you can see, I've done something. There's a gate here, they can't come in there. I used some of the wire that's been laying around. It looks like that over there, and I started making myself a fence right here. It's not the perfect fence, but you can see that they can't come through right here. So this is like something that I've done myself just to keep the dogs out, and it is working. But I want to show you what has been growing here. I think here, let me go back here and then show you. There's one of the beetroots that we left, but there's a problem here. I've just recently discovered there's a problem with beetles, black beetles. It's eating the plants, so I need to get something that will control that. As you can see, the fence is working. Koshasha can just stick her head in, but she obviously can jump through, but she's not jumping through as yet. And then you can see all of these things growing, and it is the same thing that's growing in the pots now. And I just suspect that it is something that was in the compost. And I want to show you the spring onion is actually growing nice and tall. Spring onion or onion, I'm not sure what it is. There's another plant over there, and there is, let me go closer, I'll show you all of these ones. They're actually growing very nicely. I just need to clean up all of these grass. It looks nice and green, but believe me, there's only grass that's growing here. So let me show you this plant here. It was a very small plant. It's vining. I do not know what it is. We'll see. It's making flowers also, so we're gonna see what's gonna grow here. We're gonna leave it, but what I do know that I did plant that this plant is the same as this small plant that's growing right here. So it's the same thing. So we're gonna leave this one and this one to see what grows. But what I do know is that I did plant pumpkin, and you can see them growing right here all along there, and it stops by that big one, and that one will probably be big because this area gets more sun and this area here. And as you can see, there's nothing here. That means that this area might just be too cold for the pumpkin seed to germinate, but you can see them coming up nicely. Right down there, it's growing actually very nicely. And then where this one ends, we planted the green pepper. So there's nothing really happening, but there's one growing here and one over there. And this is about the line that I used to plant the green peppers. I can only see 2 of them that sprouted. We'll have to wait and see for the rest to come out. And then over here we've planted strawberries. Now I've seen not much is also happening here, but then again I've seen something happening here. 1 and 2 over there. So we're gonna clean up all of these other grass. It's nice and green, like I say, but these are just grass that has been growing, and I'm gonna have to clean up and see what else is gonna grow. And I'm gonna plant a few more things, but I'll give you that update a little bit later. So this is one of the lemon tree number 1 that we've treated, and as you can see, it's still dry. So the nursery guy said nope, you can chop it off. If you see green, you can leave it, like these ones over here. You can leave it, it will grow more leaves. And as you can see there, let me put my hand here and so you can show you. Just go closer, the thorns here. There you can see that leaves are growing. So this is one healthy one, but everywhere where it is dry, I need to cut it off, because you can see the bottom, there's new leaves forming right there. So I can actually cut this tree off and allow it to grow from scratch. But where the leaves are a little bit green like this, I can leave it because it will form more leaves. And this is lemon tree number 2 that we treated, and this is actually a very healthy tree because here it's forming some lemons over here. Just go closer, there you can see it's forming some nice lemons. So it's actually growing very nice. I just need to chop this tree at the top where there are no leaves, but I don't want to as yet because there are some bird nests. I don't want to disturb the bird nest, but it's actually growing some nice it's starting to grow some lemons. So this one is actually looking very nice. And then I want to show you that we've managed to get the pool a little bit blue. It is still cloudy, there was a wind blowing, that's why all this debris is here, but the pool we managed to get blue again. I need to show you what happened with my uncle from Cape Town being here. We managed to get it blue. We just need to sort out the cloudiness of the pool and get it clear. But I'm going to show or share with you what we went through to get to this stage where we are right now. So the kids are swimming, chemicals are fine. We use this pool the whole weekend to swim. We just have to sort out this cloudy pool and get it clear again. This is lemon tree number 3, and it's not growing anything as yet, but it's still green. All I know is there's some deficiency that I need to still find out, and what I need to spray with all these leaves turning like this. It's not supposed to look like this. It's supposed to look like this one over here, nice and open and green. And then I'll see what I need to the guy, the owner of the nursery wasn't there. It was just the guy working there. He couldn't give me anything, but I'll get something to sort out this problem. And then we also have a bee problem at our geyser, and we will attempt to get rid of them or get them away from there, and then also lure them to where I think the previous owners had them before. So I think I know now what the purpose of this box and this lid for that box is, because up in this tree I saw, is it now this tree here? Yep, right, this tree right here. I think this is a apricot tree. There's a little something that they would attach the box to, and it looks like what they would use to lure the honey into this box instead. So we're gonna be attempting to lure the bees away from there. And right over there is a dove staring at me. I think she thinks I want to destroy her nest. Right over there, you can see the head. Let me see if I can point to it. Right over there is a head popping up. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and lure the bees rather to this thing right here and get them away from the house. And then there was lemon tree number 4. This one, there is no hope. It is dead. And Shasha, as usual, wanting all the attention. So I'm gonna push her away a little bit. As you can see, the only green that we see is the stems over here. So I'm gonna have to cut off this tree completely and let it grow back from scratch, from the bottom. That's the best we can do for this tree because it is completely dead. So that's just a short update of what's happening currently. Yeah, after my family left, after the things that we've done, there's a few things that we need to few more stuff that we need to still take care of, but the work is gonna continue, and I am gonna bring out another video after this. So we're gonna start doing everything, but that's it for me for now. Until next time, keep safe, stay blessed, away.